Mikel Arteta is dealing hope. And when he comes out at the end of the season and he's doing what he's riling up the crowd, playing to the crowd, he's providing them with hope.
Hope dealer.
They take that hope, and then they go to Twitter and then they redistribute it. They redistribute the hope. Right there. Come get some. Come get some. Get your hope. Get your hope.
Man's the hope dealer.
The hope dealer, right there. They take it, and Shane, I'll send it to you because I know you love to have this on.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
On the,
Pastor Mikel in the building.
Yeah.
He's selling He's selling the dreams.
They take this hope, and then they go redistribute it. This is why you see Egal here redistributed. You'll see Simia, all of them. And before you know it, it's all over the streets.
Yep.
You got a crisis.
And now everyone's hooked.
Hey, Lee, and then you look up, you see some of them, and they be just like this. And you say, well, what's going on, man? I need some more of that hope.
I suck your dick, man.
Yeah, man. I relapsed. I need some more of the hope. And then when you see people like the Pinguses, that's when you know they way on. They past the hope. They on something else. They past that. They way past that.
Yeah, man. They're doing 2 for 70 and that on the streets.
Yeah.
Yeah, these men are standing like this. Like, I can't believe it, man. This hope has got me fucked up.
Yeah, that's how they are.
I need some hope, man.
Like, could I have another bit of that hope, man?
Tell me Norgard's good. Tell me he's good, man. I need that shit.
Tell me again,
Norgard, man. I need you to pick him up, man. I'll go fucking crashing out here.
Man. Give me some more of that hope.
Come on, I'll suck your dick, man. Give me a cheeseburger, man.
Hey, man.
Yo, pause. I need to get that Why Are You Gay clip on here, man.
Hey, Shane. Just say.
People, they can't sniff. They can literally not sniff. Vicky Gyökeres is coming. He's fast. He's like the wind. He's dangerous. He's a dangerous man. He's an active, and you can know active shooters are very slippery. You don't see them coming. It's only that this one is a max man, but it's a max man in the darkness. You don't see maxed people in the darkness. He's defined by darkness. You don't see him when he's running in behind defenders. If he's running in behind.
Come on, guys. We need you to bring your shin pads, guys. We need you to bring your boots, guys. We need you to bring everything, guys. Bring your drum, bring your wife, bring your children, bring your grandfather, your grandmother. Bring everything, guys. For what? To get fucking embarrassed.
Album. Go fuck yourself! My favorite album is Where Is My Signings? Where is the players? That's my favorite album.
Hello and welcome to Yasser TV. Welcome back to the channel, my people. We're back. You know what I'm saying? Back with another stream. And yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully everyone's doing well. I dropped a video that I don't usually drop. You know what I'm saying? I've done a little unboxing video if you ain't watched it. You know what I'm saying? I bought something I'm going to use for the channel. So go check out the video. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys want to see. Other than that, on the channel, we're going to try and make it happen. You know what I'm saying? We are going to be moving onwards and upwards and onwards, whatever the wording is. You know what I mean? I don't know what the exact wording is, but we're going to be trying to move that way, innit? Big up to everyone that's already here. Listen, I'm not late, bro. I've been here for 8 minutes, you know? Okay, nah. But listen, I set the stream up and I just said, you know what? Well, instead of pushing it an hour forward and that, let me just go live now, innit? But obviously, if you say I'm gonna go live now, you gotta make sure everything else is set. But I just thought I'd put it on. I was kind of ready anyway. I just had to put like the green screen up and some other stuff, and then you run the stream. You know what I'm saying? The stream literally started a couple minutes. Let's see. Yeah, See, this chat was what 4:18. I went live at 4:18. Roads. You know what I mean? Don't say I'm late. You know what I mean? Big up to Nehemiah in the chat. Big up to Luis Gomez Jr., Rodri Tabasa. We've seen that one as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, food chaining Real Madrid. You know. Hey, I was on Aho yesterday. Yeah, we were laughing at Hamza, innit? Saying, "Oh, listen, bro. You see you're losing Rodri and that. Yeah, he's projecting his fear on the Arsenal fans, which is funny because it's Hamza, innit? But at the same time, he's going through it, yeah, and now finding out, he was saying, do you think Rodri, he was like, Rodri could win, you know what I'm saying, the La Liga with Real Madrid and that, yeah? They were saying, do you think he's going to win the league over there? And all of a sudden, they're saying there's room, what was it, even Indie KFC, bro, even Indie Kyla saying, yeah, Lamine Yamal convinced him, he's convincing, what's his name? He's trying to convince Rodri to go Barca and that. Hey, it's not looking good. Madrid Zone tweeted earlier as well, saying something about Real Madrid's their squad's currently full, so they can't buy any players unless they sell players. But that kind of don't make sense though, because or maybe because they sold that Gonzalo Garcia brother and that, so I don't know if that makes sense. Carlos talks Chelsea. We're up to you. Need to see Ratcliffe snatch build a Delap. Big up to you. Hey Juju in the chat, big up to you. Let's even sell Delap at a loss. I want him and Jackson out of my club expeditiously. You know, and the man said expeditiously, bro. No patience. You know, he's supposed to get rid of that brother. Big up to Hyper every time. Fab says he accepts Chelsea to be too busy. Bro, you've been saying we're gonna be busy for years, bro. Every month, I expect this team to be busy. That's all he says, so that he can keep his little, you know what I'm saying, his little tweets and that. Because you know he has like he can have us like all sitting there in like suspense and that. Oh, what's gonna happen? Does that mean there's gonna be a bomb? Man, brother, he said we're gonna be busy in January. We ain't signed no one. He always talks about us going to be busy, but we don't sign anyone. He wasn't talking about us being busy when we were buying Morgan Rogers and that. You know what I mean? That's all you need to say is, the big clubs are going to be busy. So what? You know, how about that? Let me see what I wanted to put up. We'll also go and check Dodgers tweets as well. Yeah, that's what I wanted to put up just in case. The hope, you know, yeah, the hope. Big up to Pierre in the chat. Big up to Natalie. Hope you're doing well. Vini ain't happening. As my fans say, listen. Yeah, I've been saying it. You know what I mean? I've been saying it. But Winstanley Stewart, we'll talk about them as well. Learn being late from Lewis, this brother. Paris Mandan, big up to you. It seems Welbeck and Henderson, the Unks, has replaced Olsen. Nah, bro. I'm telling you, man. Morgan Rogers is the Tosin replacement. Morgan Rogers is the Tosin replacement. I'm telling you, like, yeah, he's the Tosin replacement. Because with Morgan Rogers, yeah, remember, Morgan Rogers, Tosin is Palmer's friend. Yeah, remember, man, yeah, he's Palmer's friend. They realized they probably just need to make sure his friend's good in it. All they did is they went and slapped money on the brother called, what's his name? They went and slapped money on Morgan Rogers and then just walked into the room while Palmer and Tosin are playing FIFA together and that, you know, quality time as friends. You know what I mean? And then Iqbali or Bowley just walked in with Rogers in the headlock, bro, and they said, "Yo, hey Cole, remember this, brother?" He's like, "Oh, Morgan," you know, them ones, and left Tosin on the couch. That's what happened, bro. And now Tosin is going around looking for clubs. He got replaced as a friend. You know what I mean? That's what happened. Yeah, that's all I'm saying, bro. That's done. You know, like for me, Tosin should have been gone ages ago, and I ain't been someone that's talking too much about Toast, and we know his no quality, bro. There is no quality. You know what I mean? Like, there's literally just a tall brother that can't jump. You know what I'm saying? Always missing headers and that. Go find yourself another club, bro. You know what I mean? With all due respect or disrespect, bro. Go find yourself another club. Like, simple as that. Big up to Natalie. Yeah, she said big up Paris, man. Big up to Dan. Madrid fans coping. Hey, listen, bro. I just see Matrix crashing out, bro. He's like, I don't care about the Monday. Yeah, Abdul Salam, where is Vini? Yeah, listen. Yeah, dark for these, man. It's funny because they were saying, and it obviously it's not Paris Mandem or anyone here in the chat yet, but there was a lot of people saying, even Kizzy and that, it's gonna happen. And Mali, bro, oh, it's gonna happen. Watch this happen. You lot are just saying it. What I can feel like it's gonna happen. Yeah. And then today, I didn't think it was gonna happen anyway, bro. This at least, just this is what I always say. Yeah, don't be that guy who tries to act like you got some kind of ITK, and then you lose, and then you go around and say, well, you know what I mean? It's the same with the hand of Arsenal, bro. And Indy Kyla. There's like a prediction thing. Yeah, hand of Arsenal's been a bit more reliable on that. But I swear he said Morgan Rogers coming, that Monga, whatever that brother's name is, that went to City, he was like, he's coming. Then he said Vini's coming, calm down, guys. You know what I mean? And then he started writing, and then after, was it the Vini? No, after Rogers, he started writing like, when he started realizing, his source is gone, and now they're writing paragraphs. Writing paragraphs now. Anyway, let's get into this one. No banters, but I see Spurs finish above you, man. Hey, bro, listen. Get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Get out of here. You know what I mean? Get out of here. Bro, we don't want you trying to hear that. Yeah, so when do you expect a bomber that we won't know? Listen, bro. Let me be honest with you. Like, I ain't been here in ages, yeah? I ain't been like, I'm exactly like you, lot. I'm a viewer that only kind of does content. You know what I'm saying? I don't know more than you. I don't have any connections. I don't have any of that. So I don't know anything that you guys wouldn't know. Some of you lot know more than me. Sometimes Dan hears things before me. You know what I mean? Or he'll send me something that he's seen before I've seen it. I don't even know who, so I don't even always know who's reliable as much. And I don't remember, I remember he said that and he said that. Like, my memory ain't that great. But we go with the things that we know are from more reliable sources, innit? You stick to the more reliable sources. But brother, I've always said, yeah, we on the YouTube don't control which player makes it to what club, innit? So if I'm coming here telling you, like, this player's coming to Chelsea, watch. That means, you know, like, for me to say something like that, yeah, I would have met the player on the street and he told me he's coming. Even then, he could be lying to me. You know what I'm saying? Even then, he could be lying to me, bro, and still not making it. Like, I've met Morgan Rogers on the street before, yeah, because he didn't live that far from here. In his, was it olive green G-Wagon and that. He don't live that far from where I live. But, and I think a lot of people that played for Aston Villa, yeah, used to live up there. And that doesn't, if he told me, I'm going to come to Chelsea, like, unless I know that this brother signed, and he's like, listen, hello, I'm going there tomorrow and I've already signed everything. That's different. Do you get what I'm saying? At least then he's already telling you he's signed and that. It's a little bit different to that. But even if he just told me, listen, I'm thinking of going to Chelsea, that don't mean he's coming to Chelsea. You know what I mean? Until he's signed and he's got the shirt, that's when you're like, okay, cool. You know what? He's coming. These dunnies on YouTube don't know, bro. They're gambling. Big up to Dr. Seymour as well. Bro, they're gambling, you know. All I have to do is, okay, so let's say, okay, let's put it in like this, yeah? The Vini thing. The Vini thing, there's higher risk gamblers and there's the dunnies that are playing it safe. Yeah? And there's some players that aren't playing, they're not gambling at all. They're just looking at the situation and saying, this is the chances I see him coming to Arsenal. These are the chances I see him not coming to Arsenal based on whatever we've seen in the past. But then each transfer or player is different, unique in their own ways. We don't know why they want to leave, personal reasons, X, Y, and Z. Yeah, you put all that together, and then you go, you know what? This is the reason why this player don't want to come, or this is the reason players want to turn up or not. It's not based on what we as fans feel. I like him, which means he's gonna, my dream is for him to come to Arsenal, which means I'm gonna stop praying and that. Right, listen, you fraud there. The first thing I remember when we lost, I was like, oh, that Edwards brother's gonna be on to, man. You know what I mean? You ain't smacked us, by the way, you fraud. You know what I mean? But you guys get the point. We can't tell you which player's coming and which player isn't. And a lot of these, man, even the ones with bigger platforms, don't always know. They just guess. You get it? They just guess, bro. They just guessing, bro. So, just because someone is telling you, like, oh, this player's coming, don't fully believe it. Even them ITKs don't know. If it happens, oh, they're gonna have a great reputation. And if it doesn't happen, then all of a sudden, oh, we just got it wrong. We can all get it wrong. The player changed his mind. They have like a little safety net that they can fall into, and then people are like, well, no, you can't get all the signings right. You know what I'm saying? But this whole jumping the gun and that for clicks, that's their thing. I don't know that. I'm not talking about a player that isn't not. If we're linked to a player, I'll give you an idea whether I like him or I don't like him. You talk about the possibility a player can turn up. There's all these other conversations you can have besides lying to say that a player is coming to your club, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm not here to tell you a lot of players turning up when he's not. But that was just a response to Nehemiah, who said, do you expect a bomber? Like, I don't know. I don't know. When it's done and we see a bomber, bro. That's exactly how I'm like. Big up to Everest as well. I didn't put 5% into the rumours. Buy 5% to the rumours. Rodgers been priority since January when they fumbled that it was over. I'm kind of like, I didn't even know that you lot were. I didn't even know Rodgers was a priority for Arsenal. We knew Chelsea was saying that he was one of their main priorities, but we didn't know. I was really surprised when you lot were looking like it was about to get done. I was like, you lot kept telling us that it was our main priority. Arsenal are talking to him and you lot not even moving. How does that look? You lot... Because I have a stream from when I used to do football chat and chill last season in the summer, yeah, where I had Morgan Rogers on the thumbnail. And we were talking about him because the club was talking about how interested they were into him and all that. So, Alonso's on phase 0. You man don't know. Hey, listen. Phase 0 Alonso, we're not on phase 1. Phase 0. Where is it? Paris, man, then why you laughing? You lost yesterday, lad, I swear down, big up Dr. Saber as well. Big up Yasser, bro. Smash the likes for Larford Bridge. Hey, this brother, bro. Hey, listen, yeah. I'm telling you from now, bro.
Very careful. Hold on. Very careful. Listen what I said. I said be very careful.
Here, listen to what I'm saying, yeah? And listen carefully. What?
Man said September 5th, Chelsea hold on for a few more weeks. Bro, you can't have too much chest, bro. I don't know what's going on at your club either. Loans for disaster by the shows, no one wants to buy them. Nah, but I think, was it Disasi? They want a loan with obligation, innit? Just send him, bro. Don't speak too loudly. Arteta's licking his chops at Bamford Bridge bombs on the menu. Hey. Big up, though. I'm trolling. Oh, yeah, man. Big up, Edward. Don't speak too loud. Where? It just went up. How many players are on Chelsea's books these days? 700, 7,000. Hey, listen, if you're desperate, we'll give you some. You know what I'm saying? You can have players. Just buy it. Yeah, so what happened to Winstanley and Stewart? I'll get into that. I haven't forgotten. I'm just trying to get to the bottom of the chat. Give everyone their time. Respond to everyone in the chat. Because when I was doing the intro and that, obviously it's going down. And you lot have said things I don't want to... I want to give the chat some respect and time, bro. Villa, man said, I expect bomba 5 p.m. And okay, if we don't get a bomba 5 p.m., bro, I'm on to you. You know, how about that? Hey, how about that? Villa, Mark Gui will go. It's going to be very busy for Chelsea. Ooh. Hey, Mark Gui is not even playing pre-season, bro. He ain't even being showcased. You know, to be sold. For me, I've been saying it. Send that brother, even if you didn't want him or we wanted him, or he's very talented and all that, because Barca fans are still saying you lot boy man killed the talent. Brother, send the brother on loan then. Somewhere where he actually plays. Like he could play every game, bro. Like somewhere they need him where he can actually play every game. This brother is spending most of his teams on the bench, bro. He's just on the bench. He's not even playing. He's modeling clothes and that, but he ain't playing, bro. Yes, the Dodgers, Pep Chavarria will still sorting the add-ons. Yeah, we'll have. I'm gonna go on the. I'm gonna go on there and go through everything. Madrid and Chelsea going ban for ban 4. What? Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know why I mentioned on us for, bro. We ain't really got problems in midfield like that. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to upgrade it, not downgrade it. You know what I mean? Neto on deadline day. Hey, deadline day. Oh, when's deadline day? Like what? Hold on. When is deadline day? Oh, Tuesday. All right, we'll see. I wanted it to be on a weekend. But obviously, we'll have games in it. All right, we'll see what we do. I wouldn't even be here though, deadline day. So that I'd have to record my videos and upload them then. I mean, I'm not even gonna be in the country, so yeah, we'll figure it out anyway. Deadline day, we'll figure it out. We'll see what happens. We might do a stream. Actually, yeah, so I got time off, so I'll probably do my stream. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, Hughes Don said Asugo Baby Caicedo. No, but they were saying Baby Caicedo in the Club World Cup. Cass said it. There's a few people that said that we had good options. And listen, he's doing well, but we need to see more of him. I'm not buying into Caicedo hype. Hey, Caicedo hype. You're just a hater, bro. You know what I mean? If only you had, Caicedo in your midfield, bro. You can't even get Rodri. Do you know what I'm saying? You lot cost out Rodri and then you wanted him after. You know, you're not saying, oh, he didn't deserve the Ballon d'Or and all that. You're going trophyless again, Barca. About to sign Rodri. Yeah, bro, it's not our problem. You know what I mean? It's not our problem. You lot are crashing out. Watching your DJI Osmo Pocket 4 unboxing. This is where my super chat money has gone, I see. Hey, listen. I wish I could buy that with the money I made from YouTube, bro. You know, that was the YouTube money would be all the YouTube money I've ever made from is it January? Yeah, no, I think I got monetized January or February. Brother, it's probably a quarter of what I made or what I spent on this thing, you know. Dark. But this is the point. Some people think YouTube pays. It's only when you get 10k views at the thingy, innit? You know, it's one of them. Hey, listen. My guy Andrew, you know, Andrew Timberlake. My boy Andrew Timberlake, you know. Hey, listen, man. We're always repping the hats. You know what I'm saying? We're always repping the hats, bro. Big up. If you want to get your grills done, you're in the Birmingham area, West Midlands, or you want to get Frost City Jewelers, bro. You know what I'm saying? Every time. We don't just wear random clothes, bro. What's the point? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, listen. Let's get into this, innit? Let's get into this. Because this is funny. You know what I mean? First, this one. We'll do this one. This brother tweeted, that apparently we could see Edward and Fallow in charge of our recruitment very soon, because it looks like the days of Paul and Laurent are coming to an end. Now, obviously, we heard a lot of rumors in regards to Mr. Edwards, you know what I'm saying, leaving Liverpool. He's been linked to Chelsea now for what is it? Forget the previous like X amount of years, yeah, but he's been linked to Liverpool for a couple of years. I mean, to Chelsea for a couple of years, and now we heard that. Remember, there was a period when we wanted to get. So these, I know that they put them in charge of the women's team, yeah, and you can start see the, you know, you guys know, innit? Dan knows. I think if they put him in charge of the women's team, yeah, and we do like, listen, I've been looking at the women's team's transfers, bro. It's bare kids. They moved their little plans to the women's, yeah. They're buying bare kids for the women's team, bro. I'm like, bro, City's gonna just keep winning leagues if this is what you're gonna keep doing over there. You know what I mean? So if Dom and Dom end up leaving, oh, beautiful. You know, get rid of them. But it doesn't make sense because we gave them new contracts. They gave them new contracts, remember? After the club woke up and they never gave an updated one to Maresca. However, I'd rather have an Edwards and a Fallow. Now, we don't necessarily know whether Edwards would be like CEO of Blueco, or what's it called, like managing sporting director thing, like one of the main guys when it comes to what's it called when you oversee the sporting project. He could be overseeing a multi club level thing. Like if he's doing that or not, we don't know that yet. Obviously, it's not really anything that's finalized, so we don't know what a role is. But hey, Jabba would like this still, you know. That's yeah. We could see Edwards and Fallow in charge of our recruitment very soon, because it looks like the days of Paul and Laurent are coming to an end. So if that happens, it's good. Yeah, get rid of them, move them on. You know what I'm saying? Thank you very much. Because even this transfer window, as much as we've seen some good deals being done and that, our problem is this, yeah? You see these two brothers right here, people? Is Fallow's in, you get another brother in, you get rid of these two. Because these two, even throughout this transfer window, the Morgan Rogers deals, what did we hear? We heard, the owners, what's it called? Or the ownership is flying out to have the conversations. Well, not necessarily that, but we found that afterwards. We kept hearing, oh, they're going to take a flight to finalize the deal. And I'm like, brother, like, what's the point of the sporting directors then? I thought that they usually just finalize it, give the owners a ring and said, listen, we came to this agreement. And they're like, yeah, get it done. Why does our owners have to keep flying to get the deal done? So I think right now what's happening is, yeah, like Lauren Stewart and Winstanley and that Paul Winstanley, they doing the whole scouting, they're having the conversations whether they want the player or not and that, and then try to see what the numbers are, and then essentially they'll ring up the ownership and say, well, we got some information in this book, go get the deal done. And then they grab the files of them, get the deal done and come back. Because there's a lot of times where these man messed up deals, innit? When they've gone in and you come back out with no player and that. So that's the whole Winstanley stuff. You know what I'm saying? And we don't necessarily have too much other information in regards to that. If we do, it's probably just reposting boy stuff. Where's the thing that I just seen then? Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so that's the only thing he's put out in terms of that. The rest are just repost. Yeah, and obviously with Edwards, his boy's gone. What's it called? Richard Hughes? Is that the Donny that went to Al Hilal or gone to Saudi? So he's probably doing signings for Al Hilal, and Liverpool's starving for signings. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. So they know, like, those are two people, Edwards and Fallows, that know each other. They've brought in good talents and that for Liverpool in recent times as well. So we bringing on people with a good track record compared to the two guys that may have scouted well in the past, but for this stage of where we are as a club, they're not necessarily doing great in it. You know, they're failing and that. So you kind of have to keep them there just to see what they might end up doing. I'm tired of this brother dancing, bro. I just think of just on the screen dancing. Now, Neto. We got this Alex Crook thing that said that Neto, I think Chelsea would demand a fee in the region of 70 million for Neto. I read that the other day and I heard that as well. Now, some people are saying Neto's not worth 70. And obviously, I would agree with you. But one of the main reasons why they've put him at 70 million is probably because of what's going on in the market right now. Because, okay, I'll always go back to this because it's one of the most recent things that we remember here. Elanga. When Elanga went for 50, or was it 55? When Arsenal came in for Madueke, we turned around and was like, oh, but Newcastle just paid the... They used that as a measuring stick. Oh, well, if Elanga's gone to Newcastle for 55, we think Madueke is better, so do you want to at least pay 55? You know? You guys get what I'm saying? So you're going to see numbers around that. Obviously, Diamante's gone for one. Is it 1.7? Something crazy, bro. You know what I mean? Barcola's looking like crazy. So you're like, well, he's more experienced. Maybe he's not got the same amount of trophies, but he's been in the league. 70 million. So those are the points that I'm trying to get to when it comes to that money. We all understand and agree that that's not the right number for this brother. Yeah, this brother, 45 million. All of us clap our hands. You know what I'm saying? Get him gone. You know what I'm saying? Get this brother gone.
The sound of the police. I don't know why I'm singing that song, but
That's what we want, bro. Come and collect him. Yeah. What's the chat saying? Clowns going back to the circus. Now we made some good signings, Malad and Kif from Barca. Now you have made some good signings, but there's also signings that you look at and think, are you doing this on purpose or is that just your blueprint? Yasser put a word of encouragement with Arsenal to sign JBL5. He wants to get rid of Jude. Hey, bro. Listen, our boy, what's his name again? Oh, what's that brother's name, man? The Real Madrid fan, the American guy. What's his name? How did I forget his name, bro? Oh, nah. I know his name, so it's just stupid that I forgot his name. Yeah, Will, that's it. How did I forget his name? Will. I think it's confused with his channel and that. Listen, Will won't be happy, you know, if you... Hey, Will won't be happy. If you take his player, bro, Will ain't gonna be happy, bro. One of the few reasons I was calling my short-term payment plan was November appointment of Fallows. Yeah, but I just didn't know what exactly he was gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't know what he was gonna do. Is he gonna have some control, or is it just that they get him to watch? Okay, you know, certain men are willing to get into a club, get paid, don't really do their job. They're like, listen, those things are my problem anyway. I'm getting paid. You know what I mean? You think, he's probably doing things behind the scenes, but in reality, he ain't doing anything. When Stanley and Stewart got demoted, they'll be gone for good soon, hopefully. Big up to EE, man. Fallows and Edwards used to both be together at Liverpool. We went from Brighton sporting directors to Liverpool sporting directors. You know what I'm saying? Hey, listen, we're about to... We imagine, yeah, that we're just going to start going to Liverpool for everything. The same way we used to go Brighton for everything. We got a man, we got an ex-player, you know what I'm saying, a legend, Liverpool. We got the players. Only thing left is start snatching their players, bro. But it's not really like they got any good ones there, bro. Because Ekatike, we don't know what level he's going to be back when he comes back. The only player that I'd probably get right now, if you told me, yo, would you grab him? Listen, sell Jackson and that. I'm not necessarily that happy about the Welbeck thing, that in terms of if you got rid of Jackson and that, if you had to get another player. But you could get like a Walter Mardy. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not happy about Danny Welbeck, but if you wanted to get a Walter Mardy, you start feeling like, there's too many players ahead of him kind of thing. But that's fine though. In my opinion, really seeing the transformation from heavy data reliant model to what Liverpool was doing mid-2010s. Every transfer needs approval from 3 departments: data, on-field, scouting, and coaches. Yeah. Bro, computer on its own. I'd rather someone scout paper and pen, bro. Use your eyes. Tell me the player's good. I rely on... I can take that from you more than if you start showing me numbers, bro. I could literally see a player say, nah, I don't rate him. And then he showed me the numbers and I'll tell you I rate him. And then it's like, you tell me, oh, by the way, the numbers you seen is for the player you said you don't rate. And then my mind's like, I didn't see those numbers on the pitch. Now, I didn't, they don't correlate. What I saw on the paper and what I'm seeing on the pitch don't correlate. Dan puts in the base fee of £16.2 million is sorted with Rayo for Pep Chavaria. So now Chelsea are just negotiating the add-ons. The conversation's advanced. Fabrizio via Gimme Sport. We'll see, man. When that gets done, it gets done. They've been just moving. We're just moving like, okay, well, you know what? These guys really want him, so we're just going to take as much time as we can. Oh, thanks to Falos coming and telling Ayatollah I spent $1 billion on 2 idiots. Judgment. Hey, Rayo are moving like Brighton. It was said Brighton, you know. Bring Jude. No. Don't bring Jude here. I don't rate Jude, bro. I'm telling you, I don't rate Jude. Yeah, Carnage, that's the thing. I don't know, for some reason the name just never came up. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I big up to Somalian, he believes in Jude. I don't. You know what I mean? How about that? I don't. Yeah. Man believe in his fallacy and that. You know, yeah, let him do that, bro. We got Enzo Fernandez. I don't need another box crash. Like, I don't need no box crasher, bro. I'm paying for someone to have passion on the pitch and box crashing. You know what I mean? Like, I ain't having that. Chelsea are relaxed about Enzo Fernandez and will try to tie him down to a new deal if he stays. If that happens, the narrative will be that he always wanted to stay and it was all just noise. Chelsea aren't in possession of a single offer yet for the player. That's Ben Jacobs, I think, on the CFC Hub on Twitch. Now, this is my thing, yeah? When it comes to Enzo Fernandez, I just think that at this point, things move on the way they move on, innit? You grab him, you go. But this is the thing. So Enzo could still end up at Real Madrid. Funnily enough, yeah, if they don't get Rodri, there's two things that can happen. Either Perez's thing's gonna be hurt. Perez's feelings gonna be hurt. And he's not going to allow that to happen. So he's going to try to say, well, I'm getting you lot another El Galactico. You know what I mean? I'm going to get you lot another Galactico. One way or another, he's going to try to get other players to get in. If for whatever reason they don't get Rodri to Real Madrid. Now, what can happen from there onwards is if Rodri leaves, this is the thing. If Rodri leaves, Man City's gonna need a midfielder, but they're getting Boadi, so is that enough, or are they could they still go in for Enzo Fernandez? That's another option, yeah. So there's still possibilities that things can start moving in different directions. We know that Real Madrid were linked, but they didn't put enough on the table or anything for Enzo Fernandez. Man City were interested. So if Rodri does end up moving and he doesn't move to Real Madrid, because that was one of the reasons. Well, if they get Rodri, they don't have any need for they don't have a need for Enzo Fernandez. But that's also, they didn't expect Rodri to be available, which is why they ended up signing Tchouaméni to a deal. So there's so many things that could end up it's just a domino effect, isn't it? Madrid zone at Real Madrid, they say any player who wants to play for the club must be 100% sure. Rodri respected Real Madrid at all times, but never transmitted that security in his decision. Real Madrid kind of expected this. They were at all times alert about Rodri's decision. I don't know. That doesn't mean anything, bro. Jose has been left to understand that he has solutions for Rodri in current squad. This is how you start getting onto Jose's nerves. That's how you get onto Jose's nerves. You tell him that he's gonna get something and then he doesn't. He'll tell you, well, I was planning with that in mind and now I can't plan with that in mind. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's gonna start doing. Jose is very angry. The coach wants a defensive midfielder. It's a must. So he's either got him, yeah, or if he ends up going to Barca, you know what I'm saying? Enzo Fernandez available, lads. You know what ones. Last week, Real Madrid opened talks with Man City, but didn't find an agreement. Real Madrid wanted to offer around 50 million euros, and Man City wanted to wait and take some time. Now Barcelona in the mix, and they have green light from Rodri to make a move. And then if you go to City Extra, I've seen them put something here. So Real Madrid have now been informed of Rodri's decision and desire to join Barcelona. Man City have also been informed, which will trigger negotiations between the two clubs. And then there's now an 82% chance. Yeah, I don't care. Breaking, Rodri has reached a financial agreement with Barcelona, who have also offered guarantees with regards to upcoming negotiations with Man City. In the coming hours, Barca will officially get in touch with Man City. So they're trying to get it done as soon as possible. You know what I mean? Enzo Maresca will hold further talks with Rodri over his futures in the coming days, although Man City are relaxed if he does not extend his contract, and they will lose him on a free next summer. So, where was the thing that told me how much they wanted? City hope to get 80 million euros for Rodri, but could accept between 60 and 70 from Barcelona, whom relations are good. So, that's the news about Rodri. Nah, but I'm saying, I never said that, but I'm saying it could be back on. I think the door's never been closed, unless I think with Enzo Fernandez, until he signs that extension or like a new deal or something, that would be a confirmation. But even then, you can sign a new deal and then just get rid of the player, bro. It doesn't mean that because he signed, he's staying. It just means that he's not, you can't get rid of him as easily as you want. Do you know what I'm saying? That's really the truth when it comes to that. I don't even know what I was doing. I was on Pies. Yeah, they're relaxed about Enzo Fernandez. If the Sasia, Badi, Shu, Tosin all go, there could be another centre-back, but it would be an opportunistic signing, and I do not sense it is currently a priority. Fofana believes he can stay fit for a full season and show the Chelsea fans the type of exciting player that they signed a few years ago. He wants to stay. And Chelsea now time to complete some outgoings, and I'm sure they are not done on the market either. That's Fabrizio Romano, August 5th, which was yesterday. So, yeah, we also heard that there's movement around Tosin. He has a lot of interest. I don't know who'd be interested in Tosin, but maybe a team that plays low block and he can kick the ball out through the back. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. But other than that, I don't know about anything when it comes to that. Now, Chelsea signing a new player likely won't change unless Neto and Mudryk depart. They are, however, looking at prospects and talents that can play across the front line as part of Blueco's model. So they wouldn't end up going and getting, I don't know, a mad winger, bro, to replace him unless one of them high talented kids. That's probably who they would replace one of these two with if they leave. If Mudryk I think Mudryk, they're not selling him. His stock's way too low to be sold. Even if someone comes in and tries to buy him, he probably won't get moved for that. Neto, it just depends on whether they slap the money for Neto, otherwise they probably won't sell him, and that's what I think. Where is it? Dodgers. There you go. Now, Tosin says, Misha is my guy. I've kept in contact with him throughout, and it's really nice to have him back. Okay, great. We know. Tosin has described his teammate as a freak, and the defender admitted he's not at all surprised his colleague has maintained his fitness levels over the last 20 months. Yeah, we've never said anything. As of, from a fitness perspective, yeah, he's always been, rapid. Yeah, probably one of the quickest players I've seen. Has good feet and that, but it's just his decision making, and that's always been the thing with Mudryk. Just getting things in order, getting things. He just has to put some of the things together, and when they all come together, we might see a good player. But till then, he has to get more minutes under his belt, match fitness, understanding how to link up with some of these players. Even the players he played with may have changed in terms of the way they play or the things they're doing. Now new managers in, like he has to adjust to all that. Perfect scenario is Rodri choosing Barca and both City and Madrid going for Enzo. Meanwhile, we laid the ground for Wharton, then sell Toxin, the French Choco Bros, and this window is an 8 at least. That's what I'm saying, bro. That's the perfect scenario is Rodri leaving. We get Wharton, which is the player I wanted anyway. You know what I'm saying? We get Wharton. One of them man gets Enzo. That's beautiful. If Tosin goes, great. And then the French Choco Bros and that. Then it's about selling, innit? But I still think that, I don't know. I still think that we need another centre back. I don't know who would be the, like in my opinion, I don't know who the Colwell replacement is. If Colwell gets injured, who's that Colwell replacement? Or are we going to see Hato left-sided centre back? Or in Colwell's position? Now, we got a lot of Donnies that can play right centre back, yeah. But we don't necessarily have players that can play similar or close to Colwell's level if he gets injured or if he's out. So how can we maintain that level? And I think that's one of the main questions for me that I'm thinking about. After Chalobah to Como, it's going to be time for Badiashile. Active conversations with Napoli for him, who have other options too. For Tosin, there is interest in England. Jackson has interest for Villa. Mark Yu will go. It's going to be very busy for Chelsea. Yeah, but he probably means busy with outgoings. We've always been busy with outgoings. That's why I don't really... That's Diego Moreira, whatever that brother is, isn't it? Enzo training. Jamie Gittins. How is feeling? I'm feeling, I would say, more confident now in my body as well because of the past injuries that happen. I'm feeling better every day and I'm trying to improve to be the best version of myself. This is what we need anyway when it comes to Gittins. You can tell when someone is playing within themselves or they're not as confident. And if you've not kicked ball, if you're not a winger when you had to like use the most out of your body to do something, you don't understand how it feels to get injured and then just come on the pitch. Like midfield, yeah, but you're not sprinting, you're not doing certain things in midfield that you would do constantly on the wing. So if your body does, if you do get injured, you don't understand what happens when you do come back and you're like, bro, one sprint and my hamstring could go again. You know what I mean? That's the fear that you get in it. So that's why my energy was different when it comes to Gittins. It's not because I rate him highly and that. I just see that there's a player there, but he needs the arm around him, and he's that kind of player. And you can see here when he talks about, yeah, I'm the quiet one, I would say I'm not really talkative, but being with them is always a good time. So like he is telling you that he has to kind of get out of his shell. But that's also the thing about wingers, isn't it? You have to have that expression. You have to be able to express yourself on the pitch, and usually it's the flashy people that are a little bit more expressive on the pitch, that don't care. And then like a Cherky and that, he might be quiet, but he's loud in the way he moves and that on the pitch. And with Gittins, you don't always get that. So if we want to see the best of him, we need to see more, innit? Hey, big up to my boy Godfrey, bro. I hope you're good. Now, Welbeck. João Pedro and Danny Welbeck, everyone knows that he's a top player. I'm looking forward to playing alongside him again, and I think he'll be a very good player to have in the group. Now, Danny Welbeck has played with João Pedro 3 times. He's played with him, yeah. He's played with him at Watford. He's played with him at Brighton, and obviously now he's playing with him at Chelsea. Do you know what I'm saying? I think when it comes to Gittins, yeah, I think he was being poor. Why did I put so? He's been like not good last season, yeah. You kind of feel like you could see a little bit more though. Tosin jokes when reminded he's no longer the uncle anymore. He goes, thank God we have Welbeck now. I've known him for a long time, just growing up in Manchester. Is that why he told me to check the Dodgers tweet? Don't tell me he told me to check Dodgers tweet to read Tosin. I'm gonna do with Tosin, bro. Brother making me read Tosin. I don't want to read about Tosin, bro. Where is it? Let me go back. Okay, yeah, Japa drew them free top. Personally, Dan is a very important person for me in life. When I came to England, I didn't speak English, but he always tried to be around me to support me and help me develop. Will now be the third time that we've played together, and I think as he did with me in the past, he will give support to everyone in the squad. Danny's the guy. He's this guy. He's very helpful, wants to be the best. He wants the best for everyone around him and for the team. So you do kind of understand what this could do for us being around all the younger players. We've always said we want experience, but you don't know. He could be helping our strikers with their finishing. He could be, do you know what I'm saying? There's so many different things that he could give them some kind of help that might help them on the pitch. I'm not saying that all of a sudden they're going to be the best finishers, because Danny Welbeck ain't the greatest, like the most amazing finisher we've ever seen in it, but he'll still give them hints here and there, bro. That's my thing. Palestra, on a personal level, the goal is always to improve. You never stop learning, but I put the team first. I hope to win as many games as possible. We have a strong squad. We can start off well against Italy. I hope to always be there. I'm preparing with Chelsea, and if the national team comes along, I'll be ready. So I'm confused, blood. We can start off well against Italy. I hope to always be there. I'm preparing with Chelsea, and if the national team comes along, I'll be ready. What country is he from? Is he not Italian? I thought he's Italian. Search Google. Right, listen, he's Italian, so I don't know what he's talking about against Italy, unless a fraud messed up his thing. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's the I'm the one. Hey, listen, that's funny. Madman is just putting quotes of Billie Jean in the chat. Yeah, Gittins is my pick for Surprise Leap. Yeah, we read that one. Yeah, I don't know. Besides that, this is a wonderful world because there's so much intensity, so much physicality. I feel good. I have to thank my teammates, the staff, and the coach. They've helped me on and off the pitch with everything. The organization is perfect. I can't wait to start playing in the Premier League. I know all the games there are great to play. I can't wait to get started. Now, I've already seen someone ask me about this here, so let's see. Why? Hey, it's not here. Hold on. Because even Thingy sent that to me. Where is it? I bookmarked it because I seen it before. Before Daniel sent it to me. Oh, they deleted the tweet. Hey Dan, they deleted the tweet, bro. Okay, that's mad. Hey, Dan, if you're still in the chat, yeah, they deleted the Delap to United one. So now I look like an idiot. If you didn't see it, if we didn't both see it, and you sent it to me as well, yeah, now I look like I'm fishing for views, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's not fair, bro. Okay, we'll second share. So apparently, yeah, United Truthful saying that confirmed Ben Jacobs did not say United are interested in Delap this summer. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, and maybe they lied, innit? But they do that maybe because they were like, why are you telling us out loud? You know what I'm saying? But we saw something in regards to something like this, but it was a little bit different to this one, yeah. They didn't really say that 30 million. They just said that Everton and United was interested in Delap. That's what we read. Buffal's preferred target is Matthias Fernandes Pardo. Is considered too expensive by United, but the data team loves Matthias' ability to play in various positions. Yeah, but Delap can play up front. He can drop deep. He's versatile. You know what that was? But there was something, you know what I'm saying, that they were linked. Obviously, June we got the links to United, to Newcastle United. Sorry, Newcastle United to Newcastle and Everton been linked from a while. See, you get to see this. United and Everton are looking at Delap as a striker option. See, this is the tweet that we saw earlier. You know what I mean? My club saw this video, so that's what I'm saying. See, this is what we saw earlier. See, United and Everton are both monitoring Liam Delap as potential striker target. This is why, and this is actually United stand NJ Ben Jacobs here. It's the two sources that we saw on that previous, on the post that I saw before I made the title. If you guys get what I'm saying. So the title was not clickbait. We just found out that is not necessary. Someone lied on the tweet. You know what I'm saying? That's what we found out. So, but this is what they do. They blame us. Chelsea at it again. See, he's already made the video 27 minutes ago. That's to tell you, yeah, that it's not us. Because we already heard in July 29th, United have rejected the chance to revive their interest in Delap. Everton are now leading the race for the England midfielder. Well, England forward, with Leeds United and Newcastle also in the running. Chelsea have offered Delap to United, but the Red Devils are not pursuing the deal. That was somewhere like end of July. Yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, if you get rid of him, you get rid of him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be that guy saying keep him. Me not care. And I'm saying if you wanna get rid of him, get rid of him. The thing is, if Delap goes anywhere else here and starts banging in goals, I don't want to hear anyone say, oh, we should have kept him one more season. Because 99.5% of people that I spoke to are saying he's trash. He will never be better. This is how he's going to be every time. You know what I mean? So, I ain't trying to hear it. Just sell the brother. You know what I'm saying? Can play on the wing low. Yeah, we remember that. He played him on the wing against Arsenal, the fraud. You know what it was? We know he could play on the wing. The next Harry Kane. Listen, he has not the ability per se, yeah, but he has the, you know what I'm saying? He has something, bro. You know what I'm saying? He has like, I don't even know how to explain it. He has, like, before he came here, he was good on both feet. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he knew what he was doing, bro. Now, he's just playing WWE, bro. So, like, in some ways, I hear it. You know what I'm saying? He's not worse than Garnacho. You see, you lot always pushing it too far, bro. He's not worse than Garnacho. Please, bro. You know what I mean? Let's not have this conversation. He's not the worst. He's had a very, very bad season in terms of goals and that. But he's nowhere. Listen, there is no player as bad as Garnacho, bro. I'm not having that. And so you don't know, yeah. I'm willing to put Garnacho. If you're bad, yeah, I'm willing to put that. Garnacho was the worst player I've ever seen put a Chelsea shirt on, bro. Worst. I ain't having it, bro. LB said City wants 3 midfielders. I pray City not after Wharton. They could be, you know what I'm saying? But it just depends, innit? Like, it depends. Wharton, I don't know though. Wharton, you know what? My feeling is Wharton, that brother might stay at Thingy for another season, bro. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't be surprised if he ends up staying at if he ends up staying at Palace. He looks like the kind of brother that's just gonna stay at Palace. His name's gonna be, it's like the Zaha thing. It's gonna be linked to everyone, and he just stays. Like, there is nothing, like, there's not really any hype around this brother's name in terms of bring him, that kind of thing. Or did this team's bidding for him? Everyone potentially has him on their list and that, but no one's really trying to get him as number one replacement. Liverpool need a DM. They ain't bought a midfielder. You know what I'm saying? We ain't bought him in, but obviously we need to get rid of an Enzo Fernandez and that to be able to get someone like him in. So like, it's just we'll have to see in it. No one's put him on priority and just bought that brother in. But yeah. So let me see what's going on. 2 more likes to hit 20 likes. If you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? We don't like asking all the time. The like button's free. Hit the like button. Watch the new video I dropped. You know what I'm saying? Earlier today. If you haven't watched it, share it. All that kind of stuff. Hold on. Rodri's not done, innit? Let me check. Oh. Wait, 1 sec. We will have to go through this here before I end the stream. Sergio Valentin. Let's find who this brother is. 1 second, chat. Don't disappear. Sergio Valentin. There you go. You lot are gonna wanna see this. Now, listen to this. Let me tell you what happened with Rodri and what's going on now. The story is incredible. Everything happened as I explained in another tweet because Madrid is a ship with cracks in its management. Transatlantic ship. The deal was done with Rodri 100% on board and almost totally with City. This is new with City too. Vini Calavate gets involved and tells Florentino he can lower the price. Florentino listens to him and the operation stalls. They tell Rodri they're going to try to lower the price of City, but City says no. City moves Rodri in the market. Rodri says he only wants to go to Madrid, and Florentino says either they lower it or there's no signing. Yeah, Rodri gets tired of waiting. Jorge Mendes tells everything to Mourinho, and Mourinho's blown away. 3 days ago, Deco comes in and talks to Rodri. Flick has done it too, and some of his national teammates at Barca. City manages to get another club bidding for Rodri, and the one that interests Rodri. Hold on 1 second. Hey, that's crazy, you know. So are you telling me they got food chain? Hey, they saw these man play with their food, yeah, and said, you know what, you lot don't want him, yeah, we'll take him. You know what I'm saying? If you lot don't really want him like that, if you're not focused on getting him, we'll take him. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying, you know. They had it easy and advanced. Now Madrid, which was looking to cheapen the signing, will have to pay more because Barcelona's competition. Tremendous. They had it easy and advanced to sign Rodri. It's not like that anymore. Now they'll have to pay more and convince Rodri again. And then he said, I remind you that I was the first to report on change in stance from Real Madrid regarding Rodri. Just like I'm telling you now that Rodri for Madrid for some time, they've been working very poorly when it comes to planning, negotiations and signings. Jorge Mendes has helped a lot with the signings they made, but this one with Rodri has been 100% Madrid's doing. Jose Mourinho's flipping out big time. He wants a defensive midfielder. Ooh. Hey, Enzo Fernandez. You know, save the day, lad. You know what I mean? Hey, listen though. Don't try to bring in this brother. What's his name? Who's the brother that whispered in Perez's ear? What's his name? Juni Calafate. Hey, listen, just don't get him involved, innit? That's what I'm saying, bro. You get this brother involved, he might ruin the deal. You know what I mean? Don't need Zubamendi already. We all have we already have an undersized 6 in midfield. His name is Barco. Yeah, bro. I don't need that, brother. I don't want Zubamendi, bro. A man played like, he woke up for like 20 minutes and then all of a sudden, the rest of the season, that brother was getting benched by, what's his name? He's getting benched by that brother, bro. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm actually good. I'm good. I don't need him. Anyway, chat, big up to you all. Yasser TV raid on the way in. I'm going to redirect you lot over to Barca Reacts, aka Eunice. You know what I'm saying? Go over there. Yeah, tell them, you know what I'm saying, chain snatchers. You know, Barca about to snatch Real Madrid's chain. They're saying it could be a here we go soon. So go over to Eunice's channel, show him some love. You know what I'm saying? It's free. Like and subscribe to his channel. And also look out for the videos I'm dropping. I've already dropped one today. If you haven't seen it, go see it. Leave a comment, like, hype the video, all that kind of stuff. And also, yeah, it's more of an unboxing video. So it's not something you guys have seen on the channel before. If you guys want to see more stuff to do with that and that, we can. You know what I'm saying? Remember, it's Yasser TV, bro. We can do Chelsea videos. We can do anything we want. It doesn't just have to be football all the time. We can do different things. But I want to do things that you guys enjoy as well, innit? Can't just be doing it on my own. You know what I'm saying? That's how it works. Yasser TV on the way in. And I'm out. Love for all the love, my people.